So you've clicked on this video because you're wanting to start your own social media marketing agency. Now, the good news is I'm not a YouTuber trying to sell you an online course. For the next 10 or 11 minutes, however long this video is going to be pure golden gems on how you can start your own marketing agency from scratch in 2024. Now, I'm just a normal 27-year-old guy who lives in London. I've started a marketing agency 3 years ago and somehow have scaled the agency to making over £15,000 a month in pre-tax revenue. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I've done it, the things I've learned along the 3-year journey, and a few tips and tricks that I'm going to teach you on how to exactly start your own marketing agency. So for the sake of 10 minutes, just watch this video. I'm going to be dropping so many gems throughout it. So if you're someone who's just going to click off and skip, then I guess you're not going to find out the truth about owning a marketing agency and knowing exactly how to start one, including on how to get clients. Because that's the biggest thing, right? Signing clients is all easy and fun and games, but how do you actually find the clients? How do you go into these places? How do you call these clients? How do you sign the client? How do you get somebody to sign up on a £1,500 a month package to run their social media? These are all the things that people aren't telling you when they're trying to sell you an online course. Now, the first topic I want to mention is finding clients, because when you say start a marketing agency, anybody can make an Instagram page and Facebook page and build a website and go, right, I'm ready to start. I'm pretty sure that's self-explanatory. So if some of you don't know how to do that and you want to message me, leave a comment down below. I'm sure I can help you out in one way or another. But the biggest thing is finding clients. How are you going to find your ideal client that's going to pay you on a monthly basis? Well, the first thing is finding a niche. Who are you going for? Who are you targeting? Is it going to be restaurant owners? Is it going to be nail salons? Is it going to be barbershops? Is it going to be beach clubs if you live abroad in Dubai or Miami or Spain? Who is your ideal customer? Now, for the past 3 years, my ideal customer has been restaurants, Turkish restaurants to be exact. I go in once a month, I film their content, take their photos, videos, and I run their social media as well as their paid advertisements, depending on what sort of package they choose. So restaurants is just a niche that I fell into and that I've been catering for the last 3 years. But for you, it can be, if you're a girl, it could be a nail salon or eyelash technicians or Botox or filler companies. It really depends on what your niche is. But once you've found your niche, you're ready to move on to step 2. Step 2 is the hardest part because it's actually signing the client up. Now, unfortunately, going like this and typing in their phone number and going, hi, can I speak to the owner please? Which 90% of the time isn't going to be at the shop because the owner is going to employ someone to do the job for them. And it's just going to be a cold call. And I personally feel that cold calling in 2024 is done. Like, every time I get a cold call, I just hang up. I don't even say who is this. I just hang the phone up straight away. Especially if you get put through to a manager and they're going to write your name and number down and it gets passed to the owner and the owner's going to be like, this is a cold call. Who is this person? It's just a negative way to start any business relationship. That's just personal for me anyway. I've gone 3 years building a really successful marketing agency without making a single phone call. What I do is I actually go into the place. I go in, I speak to the manager, I say hi to him, nice to meet you. This is what I do, and I'm going to do it for you right now, free of charge. I'm gonna give you videos and I'm gonna give you photos free of charge. Now, why would I do that? I've wasted my time, I've wasted my energy, and I haven't been paid for it. 3 things that negatively go towards me, but I'm still going to do it. Why? The first reason why is because I'm going to create them some content which I know they're going to love. It's going to be something that no other content creator and no other marketing agency can touch because I vouch for my work. I know my work is 10/10. The second reason why is because the manager or whoever's in charge of the shop, or in my case, the restaurant, is going to pass that video to the owner. The owner's going to see it. If they don't pass it to the owner, they're probably going to give me their email or their phone number where I can give them the video themselves. Be like, hey, Mustafa, or hey, whoever it is, I've made this in your place. Please take a look. If you're interested in having a call, here's my number. Give me a call back. 9 times out of 10, that will work. And the third reason why I do it that way is because hypothetically, I go to London right now, let's say Sexy Fish. It's a massive restaurant. I know my marketing agency will never ever get them because they're just a part of a massive chain. But if I go into their restaurant on a Saturday night and go, I want to film you a free video. Here's my work. They like it. I want to film you a free video. They're not going to say no. Why would they say no to a free video from some guy who's just walked in and is offering his work, which is sick, for free? They're not going to say no. But I know I'm never going to get that client, right? It's a really low percentage I'm ever going to sign that client. But I've gone into a high-end restaurant, a really popular restaurant in London, filmed there for free, given the person, the manager, whoever it is, their video and said thank you, never expecting a phone call from them. But then I take the Sexy Fish video I've made, put it on my website and say, I filmed for Sexy Fish. Which means all the little restaurants who try to copy the big restaurant called Sexy Fish goes, oh, that guy filmed Sexy Fish, he must be good. They don't know I filmed the video for free. They don't know that I've gone in there willingly to do a free video and I don't run their socials, but the little guys think that I get paid for that work. Are you following the journey? Like it's all about social proof. It's all about showing your work off. So even if you go into places and do these videos, and you get 3 or 4 no's, when you get a yes, wicked, you sign the client. But the 3 places who said no, you can still promote your work on your social media and your website to show other restaurants in the same niche that you've done work for that business. To put it in a different perspective is if I'm going after fashion brands like Nike, slightly hard and a little bit off topic, I know, but if I somehow manage to find the director of Nike and go, I want to do you a free video, I can put that video on my website and all the other clothing brands that are smaller than Nike will be like, this guy's sick, he's filmed for Nike. Like, that automatically improves my prices straight away, and it also improves me as a brand. It doesn't matter if I've worked for Nike or not, I filmed for Nike, end off. Those little guys are gonna look up and know that I'm the fucking bollocks. I'm the best guy for the job. So when people try and teach you to try and find clients, it's not just, oh, make as many phone calls as you can. Try and phone as many restaurants as you can, and you will get some yeses and you'll get a lot of no's, but you get, no. There's certain ways you can go around and navigate your way on finding clients. And personally for me, it's driving around once or twice a week and going into as many restaurants as I can and speaking to either the manager or the owner and giving them something for free. At the end of the day, you're teasing them. You're giving something to them for free for you to benefit later on down the line. The hardest thing is signing clients, but with that strategy, I honestly can vouch for it. It works a lot more than just sitting at home in bed, writing an email, hey, hope you're well, really like your restaurant. It just leave that shit to the side. It just doesn't work anymore. Maybe 1 in a million, but you're gonna send 1 million emails? No. Now, the second thing about starting a marketing agency is how are you actually going to base your packages? How are you gonna build your packages? Can you do the content yourself is number 1. If you can't do the content yourself, are you going to sub it out to a third party like a videographer and a photographer? If you are, you need to make sure your prices are higher enough so you can make money, because I know for a fact my prices are low. So by the time I pay for a videographer and a photographer, my profit's probably like £100. For example, I've got restaurants paying 600 and I've got restaurants paying 1,250, depending on the package. If they have Facebook ads and Google ads, graphic design, social media management, how many shoot days they have a month. There's so many variables that go into my packages. However, taking the lowest one at £600 a month, where's my profit? I've paid a photographer 250, I've paid a videographer 250, and I've paid someone to manage the social media. Hang on a minute, I'm negative. Shit, it doesn't work. It doesn't work out. So if you can't do the content yourself and you're not going to do the content yourself, yet you want to start a marketing agency offering content creation, make sure you're charging high enough prices where you can make money out of it. For me, that's not the case because I am the person who create the content. At the end of the day, I know I can't scale my agency, but I've kept it small enough / big enough where it's good money, where I keep it small and I keep it all. But that's just because I'm lucky and I've come from a videography and a photography background. If you haven't come from the background and same as me, then you're going to have to pay content creators to do the work for you. And that's 90% of the agencies out there. They pay for other people to do the work and they skim the money from the top. So if I was in your position right now and you was wanting to start a marketing agency, but you're not a content creator and you've never pressed record on a camera before, I would do one or two things. The first thing is lower your prices and film on this. Do content on this, photos and videos on this. Do a video, edit it in CapCut, make a couple of reels, use trending songs, take photos in portrait mode. Instead of charging 600, 700, 800, charge 300, 400, 500. Charge a little bit less and build your agency. When you build the agency, you can then increase your price and then bring actual content creators on board. However, for your niche, it may not require a big £6,000, £7,000 camera with lighting and flashes and expensive it might not need that. It might just simply need an iPhone or an Osmo Pocket 3, which I'm filming this YouTube video on, which seems alright quality. The only difference is if you're going into a restaurant or a business of your niche and you're going, yeah, £1,500 a month, and the owner says, okay, when can you start, kind of thing, and you rock up like this, yeah, good content, yeah. He's gonna look at you like, I'm paying this guy £1,500 a month and he's just turned up on an iPhone. It doesn't really work. So you have to look like you're at least justifying your price. And I always say, if you're someone watching this video now, earning £2,500 a month, right? And you sign 4 clients on your phone for £500, just 4 clients, wait, no, 5 clients, sorry, my maths isn't amazing. 5 clients for £500, that replaces your 9 to 5 job. And the best thing is, you're only working 5 days a month. Crazy. It sounds crazy saying it, and it probably sounds crazy hearing it, but it's true. 1 shoot day a month per client, run their social media, capture their content for £500 each client. 500, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 2,500. You've replaced your 9 to 5 job. You don't have to wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning anymore. Wake up at 11 if you want, and you're making the same amount of money from your 9 to 5 job. Why have you not started a marketing agency already? So that's exactly how I would start a social media marketing agency if I was to do it again from scratch. I wouldn't pay attention to Instagram and Facebook and TikTok and trying to promote yourself without getting clients first. I mean, I'll be honest and open with you. I've had my agency now for 3 years. The biggest month I've had is 20,000. I sit averagely at about 15,000, and I don't have a website. And I've never made a phone call asking to run someone's social media. Never. I've never had a website for my business. I just have had a professional email and walking into restaurants asking if I can run their social media for £1,000 a month. And luckily for me, 23 of those said yes. So that is how I've managed to scale and grow my marketing agency. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you've got to the end of this video without skipping any of it, then I've just given you the most valuable advice you could ever get if you're looking to start your own marketing agency. Everybody else selling an online course, trying to sell you this thing that you don't need, will never give you the information that I've just given you completely free of charge from this video. You're welcome.